Hello, welcome to the new episode of Solo Chogokin and Z. Today is the last episode of this GX07 Mazinger Z series, and we will talk about GX07I. Yes, this I is for IronZ. A big fantasy on this name, like always. Anyway, model of 2008, and we talk about briefly of IronZ on the episode of Mazinger Angels. This model is obviously taken from the manga in 2-volume Mazinger Angel Z. It is a sequel spin-off of Mazinger Angels, where the IronZ appear piloted from Abashiri Kikonosuke, a girl dressed with a man student uniform because she's from a family of criminals, and she is the only girl, so she grew up like a boy. In this manga, we can see Mazinger Angels and IronZ fight against a Vega Force. Nice. They looking for Princess Maria Fleet. She can call a super weapon, the final ultimate weapon. If you haven't read it, the manga, I suggest do it. It's very funny. So, roll the video! Roll the video!
소리로 굴러가는 옷으로 수많은 로봇 마징가 Z命から僕らのために正義の心を歩か忘れてロケットパンチまた焦ったブレスファイヤーマジのマジンガ Z.
Let's start with a box of the GX07I IronZ model of 2008. We have the image of the robot in all its power and two images in the background. That's a close-up of the robot where we see Kikonosuke and the Pilder bike and one Iron Cut punch pose. We have the Mazinger Angel Z comic book logo and the logo of the Mighty Magazine Z, where the comics is published, as we already see in the other Mazinger Angels. All truths, in those episodes I said it was IronZ logo. I mean, that was the logo of the monthly magazine Z, where the comics with IronZ is published. There was a bit of confusion. Well, it happened. Sorry. Sideways we have the name of the robot, the Solo Chogokin logo with this dark line over marble background. Beautiful. Above and below the same side information. Let's turn the box. We have practically the same frontal images with additional view of the rear ramp of the robot with the word Pilder Hum and just a little description of the robot, and that's it. The bare minimum. Beautiful. Let's open the box and we can find the robot, a Pilder motorbike, ready insert of the head, never saw that before, a set of Rocchetto punch setup, a set of close hand, a set of open hand, a set of magnetic arms. Let's compare it with the GX07E, exactly the same accessory. Another Pilder bike, a set of breast fire curve, a rear ramp. Let's compare it with the GX07E. Also here we have the same accessory, but the Pilder has different coloration. A display. Let's turn the display and we can find a set of Iron Cut attached with the tape. Stickers with the name of the robot ready applied. Let's move to instruction. A3 sheet folded in half, all in color, where they explain the contents and the various functions. And that's it. Practically equal to the GX07E IronZ Z. Same layout and same information. Great Bandai. I can see you put an effort on this model. Nice! Let's move to the GX07I IronZ display, and as we see it is exactly the same as the one of the GX07E IronZ Z, which is the same of GX07 basic version. We can see behind the display we have two iron cutters attached with a tape. They are attached really in professional way. The name apply IronZ, obviously Bandai, have to add the two iron cutters, otherwise what IronZ was. Quickly we compare it with the GX07 NZ, just exactly the same, only the names change, and we add the basic GX07 display. All three equal as we see. I don't even add the toy stream project, because we already know that's the same of GX07, but repack it. Let's move to the pilder. The pilders are two in this model. One is the same Koji Kabuto of the GX07E NZ, but with the different colors, and the other one is the main character of the manga IronZ, Kikonosuke, on the white bike, dressed in a school uniform. How we see the design of the bikes are completely different. Kikonosuke's bike look much more powerful. Maybe because the manga is not anymore in the 70s. The bike looked very similar to the one in the manga. It is a pity there is a no change with the Rocchetto punch in the model to help climb to the robot head, as we see in the manga. Too bad, it could be a nice touch to add to this model. Below in the both we have the classic hole to insert into the robot's head. Let's compare with the GX07E NZ, and we see the bike Koji driven. It is identical, only colors change. The bike is now silver and Koji is wearing a red jacket and a yellow scarf with black pants. Obviously autumn has arrived and a change of fashion. Here we are, the GX07I robot IronZ. Let's look at close-up. We can change the pilder, obviously Kikonosuke or Koji. Let's close up with the Koji. The body, as we can see, is the same as basic GX07 with this thoracic twist. Let's put the Rocchetto punch, and obviously in this model we can shoot it. Rocchetto punch! We can put the iron cutter punch. Iron cut punch! Let's compare it with the GX07 basic, and we see the body is the same as the chrome of the body. As we see, the arms are the same. The legs change from a dual gray to a real chrome. The edge of the black changed from a bluish gray to a silver. We can see also this one is a 2001 body made in China. Let's compare it with the GX07E. The chrome are different, as we saw. They are GX07I IronZ. We have all the arms and legs chromed, and the GX07E NZ. These parts are bluish gray, and the black finished were dual gold. Now the GX07I IronZ are silver, as mentioned above. Difference in the head, our IronZ, the grays are darker and more neutral. In the GX07E are more bluish gray. The antennas are more yellow, but the color of the face are very similar. At the rear, the ramp reflects the color of the head. The GX07E NZ are more tending to gray-blue. On IronZ is more of a neutral gray-brown. Practically, this model, apart from the coloring, are the same. Also the finishing of the head are the same. Let's quick compare the three models, GX47N, the GX07I and the GX07E. All three are very similar in color, and these three are very easy to confuse each other. But in the detail, these models are obviously different. Here we are with the final comments and the price, and we have seen all these three robots have more or less the same price range. The GX07I IronZ sealed around 14,000 yen, around 200 New Zealand dollars or 120 euros. Between the three robots, the most completing and better done in my opinion, it is this GX07I IronZ, because it has more optional, 2 builders and the iron cutters, and more detail compared to the GX47N, the black finish and the folding ramp, even if the GX47N is unbeatable for posability. And from it, I prefer also the name on the base. It is not a sticker. Practically there is not one that covers all these things. Otherwise, Bandai will make own goal. It cannot make a perfect one. You have to buy all them. Evil genius of Bandai. However, this was the last of our GX07 series, let's say for now, until Bandai release a new strange word for Bandai. However, a new model based on this body, since for now it is a still released model based on the GX01R. Not would be surprised me to see other of this model anyway. For today we have concluded. Next time we pass to a different surprise robot. I see you always here at Solo Chogokin and Z.